we spoke about fasting in general and water fasting in particular, the link to which is attached in the description box below. I urge you, if you haven't seen that, to check that channel out, check that video out, hit that subscribe button, click on the bell icon, give us that thumbs up and share this with your friends. Today we're talking about intermittent fasting, the other popular trend in fasting. Like in the video that we said last, intermittent fasting has been there since the dawn of time. Our ancestors, the hunter-gatherers, they didn't have supermarkets. They didn't have a pizza store to order in a pizza. Whenever they were hungry, they had to go out and hunt their food or gather whatever they were gathering. Very often, they could not catch that animal or find that fruit, and they had to go without food. Yet, they had to be able to function again for the next hunt, the next day. As such, they evolved to go for an extended period of time without eating and being able to be functional. Similarly, we too can go without eating for an extended period and function. It's been said that we function better when we are on a hungry stomach as opposed to when we are on full bellies. And that exactly is what intermittent fasting is. Intermittent fasting basically is the time period between your meal and your next meal. That time period where you don't eat. For example, say if you had breakfast and you were going to have lunch next, if you did not eat anything else in between, that period between your breakfast and lunch would be an intermittent fast. Now what happens when you eat? The body produces a hormone called insulin. The insulin takes the food energy, converts it into a storable energy, which is then stored in your cells, your muscles, and your liver. Anything else that remains after the muscles and liver is full gets converted into fat and then stored in the body. So, body fat actually is just food energy that's been saved to be consumed on another day. But any kind of an intermittent fast does not give you the benefits of weight loss or the other benefits associated with intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting needs to be extended for a long duration so that the food energy that is in the muscles and the liver can be consumed before the fat is targeted. It's only when the fat cells are targeted that you get the benefits that are derived from intermittent fasting, such as weight loss. When you manage to convert all that muscle energy and the liver energy, which takes about 8 to 10 hours to dissipate, then you will reap benefits such as stabilization of blood sugar, reducing cholesterol and blood pressure, increasing your resistance to stress, brain health, heart health. We're looking at weight loss for sure, where improves memory. It activates healing by stimulating autophagy, which is where damaged cells are taken in and then reconverted into good cells. Now, if you find these benefits appealing, I urge you to start an intermittent fast. But before you do so, there are certain things that you need to be aware of. Side effects, if you may call them. Of course, since you're fasting, you will have hunger pangs. And that is only because we have been training our bodies to be eating at every 2 or 3 hour intervals. So your body will expect that because it has been trained that way. And when it doesn't receive it, you will get the hunger pangs to show that something is not right. Along with the hunger pangs comes the hunger headaches. Now mind you, these two are just the initiating and they dissipate in time as you prolong your fast and your body acclimatizes. A third side effect is overeating, especially in that window of opportunity that you get to eat in an intermittent fast. You tend to overeat or eat junk food, which is kind of bad. No. If you're planning to fast, there are a couple of ways to go with an intermittent fast. There are what you call the long fast and the short fast. Short fast are done on a daily basis. You could call that a lifestyle change. And long-term fasts are done maybe alternate days depending upon your requirement. Now, a short fast involves a 16:8 ratio, whereby 16 is the number of hours that you are fasting and 8 hours is the number of hours that you can eat. Say if you start your eating period from 12 to 8, you can have your fasting period from 8 to the next day, 16 hours, and that can incorporate your sleep pattern in, so you don't have to go hungry for too long. The next ratio is like the 20 and 4, where you fast for 20 hours and you're eating for 4. Then comes the long fast, where is the 24-hour fast. So in that 24 hours, you just have one meal. The next would be the 36-hour fast. So you fast for 36 hours, but an entire day. So you have, if you had lunch, you fast the lunch, and then you carry on and have only dinner next. Or if you had dinner, so you fast right up till the next day's dinner, and then you have your breakfast on the second day. That's a bit long given, but once you acclimatize to that, you don't just dive straight in. Well, there are no food restrictions in an intermittent fasting. We recommend that you eat healthy. We're looking at lean meats, protein, good fats. Stay off the sugar, stay off the junk food. Now, during that time that you're fasting, do you need a little bit of help to get you through? We recommend drinking green tea, or you can even have black tea with no sugar, or black coffee. Meditation helps, especially during the hunger pangs, to get you through, right? Now, to get started, first thing, always consult a medical doctor if you intend to start an exercise program, a fasting regimen, or changing your diet. Especially if you have any underlying medical conditions that could put you at risk. Now, once you decided that you can go ahead and do the fast, start gradually. Decide what kind of fast you want to do. If it's an 16-8 pattern, then start off with a few hours in between and gradually acclimatize to that period. Once you settle, then you can prolong that. Next thing, once you start fasting, behave normal. Act like you would do in a normal day that you were eating. Right? If you're playing games, play games. If you're working, work. Don't look at it as a fast. Look at it as a lifestyle change where you have an opportunity to eat and you eat only in that period. That should take you through the fasting, no worries at all. Now, breaking your fast, right? Again, like how you start, gradually acclimatize. Don't just dive right in for like a huge meal that will cause you an upset stomach, make you feel uncomfortable. Break your fast with a glass of milk, a smoothie, a light snack, and then gradually increase your food to heavier meals. Now, I personally do a 24-hour fast once a week, and occasionally I throw in the 16-8 pattern once in a while, just to keep it fresh. Now, the body is an amazing machine. If you stick to one pattern, it will acclimatize to that, and then it would really not make that much of a difference. It'll become like a norm. It'll be normal for you. So when that starts happening, we suggest you try a variation. Do a 24, or do a 24, or do a 36. Up to you, depending on what you want. Try this. Trust me, I have a friend who says she's lost 8 kilos in a month and a half, and she loves it. Intermittent fasting has become a part of her life. It is now a lifestyle choice. Comment below if you think this is good for you once you've tried it. Remember, consult a doctor before you start, and good luck to you. Let us know how you do with your fasting and what benefits you see happen in you. The next week we intend to talk a little bit about sugar, that lovely stuff, and how it does bad for your body. Till next time, love, peace and light.